Lava, you can do your load assemblies directly in the load assembly here, where you can make changes on the screen. So if you'd like to make changes to the names, to anything in here, the quickest and easiest way is just to make it right on the screen and apply the changes. Once you've done that, it will be set here. But if you would like to go in to edit these names and go and build your own, you can do that also in the databases. So I'm going to go over the database and let's dive into how to do that. So here's just a display of what we're seeing, but I'm going to go and unlock. So going to settings, preferences, and then reset and temporarily unlock the database. Once we say OK, we will be validating that we are now going to be able to edit this database. So you'll see here the load assemblies that are here are the same that you were seeing over in the building definition load assembly. So under database, this load assembly right here shows that collection of loads. However, this collection of loads is created by load definitions, which is shown here, which is another grouping. So you'll see the top chords for roofs, single family residence, metal plate connected truss tile shows here. And this is a long list of different types of options in here. So you can edit these directly. I'm going to go to that one and click on Edit Load Definition. And I can make changes to the name, for example. So if I just want to call it not remove the tile and information of that, I can do that. And even if I don't want to say no single family residence, I can see there. I can also open up the load items. So in here, I will be seeing a long list of the loads that are being included in here. So right now the roofing is shown at 3 pounds, which is one of the things I edited. But you also see the different shingle and sheeting, you've got different things in here. And you can filter out and find more. So if you wanted sheathing, you could come in here. If this was 1/2 inch and that's something that you do not want to use, or 15-30 seconds, you can go in and remove it. So you just have to select it and click on the remove, and then you could come in here and add something different. Make sure you're selecting it with this arrow, and then you can add it in. So you've got all of those in here. You can continue to add things from this list. Once you've got that, you'll see it totals the load differently, apply to that load, and now it's giving you that additional load from that adjustment. You can say OK, and now I have a new load for this top chord roof. So it's got, this is the new one here. You can, what I suggest is to take one and start modifying it. You also could have created your own load definition from scratch. So this could be called test, and we would be putting a surface load. If we open up the load definitions here, items, we can find items and create our own. So we could come in and make a, let's see, like you have to highlight the entire thing and bring it across. This is a very heavy one for slate, but we could continue to find different materials that we wanted to add to this. For example, finishes, and maybe we can put in some loads here and just continue to add to that list. Now once you say apply that loads, and this would be called test, and you can put OK. So that is, when you created that one, it's down here in this load definitions. So you can imagine that the load definitions is a part of that, and it's created by dead load. You'll also find it's the live load. This is all based on different definitions that are contained inside of the load assembly. So I changed everything to that load chord for roof, but you could find different things as well. So if you wanted to create a different selection of that, you could also do that. So this is the load definitions goes into the is sorted by load type, and then lastly it's sorted into the load assembly. All of those things are then also applied in as sloped for the top chords and then for the bottom chords. So these different elements get collected together in order to create an entire load assembly. You apply the changes, and then you do want to make sure that you save the file. In order to set these changes, you want to make sure you save. And once you've saved it, you can keep going there. Okay, we can now have it inside of our model, and we can be using it in the load definition. Thanks for watching the video, and check out more on lavabuild.com.